Ready? We on the hill right now, trying to get some people coming to the spot. A lot of competition. Nobody yet. We'll be right back. Hold on.
A 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up back. Get on up. Get up back. Get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Get up back. Get on up. Get up back. Get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Wait a minute. Shake your arm. Move your farm. Stay on the scene. Like a sex machine. Got to have the feeling. Show us your power. Get it together. Right on, right on. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get it, Caleb. Get up, stay on the scene like a sex machine. Get up, stay on the scene like a sex machine. All the ladies now, shake your money maker, 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 shake your money maker. Shake your, oh, get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine, get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene, get on up, like a loving machine, get on up, yeah. Woo, let's go.
My buddy Ike and I played in the band, a few different little side projects when we were in university. He's the guy who came here and
Ike
started GJ together. And then my other bass player wasn't having any, but he just didn't want to play in front of people. He just wanted to have fun. So we found Tony, who was originally a guitar player too, and he went on to bass, and we played with that foursome for a while, and then Ryan had to leave. He went home to go to school. So Ed joined, and then we were that band, Ed, Tony, myself, and Ike, for about 3 years. That was more hard rock, played more distorted guitars. There's 2 guitars, me and Ike. We made 2 CDs. First CD, Ike and I took our songs separately. Like, I wrote half of them, he wrote half of them, and then brought them to the band. The second one, we brought it together, so they amalgamated. The old GJ we played in front of like 5,000 Koreans. Down in Ulsan, like once a year. We're playing that again this year. It'll be our first time, but Rock Festival, we played Mudfest. That was mostly foreigners too, but Mudfest 3 times, Ulsan 2 or 3 times. Big festival, for fun. And then Ike left, so we got the other 4 guys. I'm the only original. The way it was is Ike's our front man, and when it was just me and Ed and Tony, we were really lacking the front man because I'm not really up there in the front. So we got Norbert, and then we're thinking it was still a little empty with only the 3-piece. So then we branched out. Let's just keep going. Let's add sax. Let's add percussion. We got Gord on guitar, so just filled it up a bit more. Ike leaving, that's the only reason we changed. When we had the the name decision, we were like, we can't be GJ because then we'll be going to the bar and they'll be expecting what the rock band we had before, so we just put the 2.0 in the end, expecting to lose it after people knew that we were the new GJ. So the 2.0 kind of stuck, but we'll get rid of it after a bit, I think. I think that the original foursome, we got the people going. I think we were rocking it pretty good, but there's a different groove, obviously, with different kind of music, but now we get them going too, so it's a different kind of crowd. They dig it a little different, but they're still enjoying it, I think. I like that it's different than the other rock bands that are around. I don't even think it's that common to have this lineup in a band in the world right now. There's not too many piano, sax, percussionist bands. And a big black dude rapping and singing is pretty. First time I met Norbert, it was a Christmas party and I was playing guitar, like Christmas carols at Road King, and he got up on the mic and started improvising Christmas songs, and it was pretty interesting.
They wanted us to sing Christmas songs. I don't know Christmas songs. Maybe I'm a jerk. I don't give a fuck about Christmas, really. But the bottom line is most people I know get drunk on Christmas, so I just made up a song, everybody gets drunk on Christmas. I think that video is still somewhere on YouTube. It's ridiculous.
Rapping about Christmas.
Caleb, I want you to be in my band, eh? You're a great singer, eh?
What happened with GJ was, I saw them first time Halloween, that 2008 when I got here, and they were playing, and that was fun. It was like, oh wow, there's foreign bands, you know, playing, and yeah, so I was so excited about that. Like, wow, there's you know, bands, and there's an opportunity to play music here. So I, you know, just kind of met everybody at that point. Started playing hockey, and I with Caleb and Ed, and I just asked them, you know, when and where they practice, because I just wanted to sit in on the practice. And it happened that time that I did go and watch them, Ed couldn't make it. So I played drums, and then and Caleb said, you know, where you know, so it was good. Caleb knew that Ike was leaving, so he was, you know, he I think he knew like that Gordon was available, and Tim would, you know, he kind of like had it in his mind. If anything, I was kind of like the random one. Whoops. Because I just, you know, popped in on the practice, and so yeah, that's like a percussionist, you know, it's like, well, you know, we can find something for you to do. But so I would say that the three of them, Norbert and Tim and Gordon, Caleb was thinking of.
And Carlo was, well, he's a great drummer, and then we were like, well, we got Carlo and Ed, two great drummers, why don't we just put one of them on percussion?
You know, there's the drums and the percussion, so like there's like a, when we're playing, I'd say that Ed is my best buddy on a gig, like on the stage. I think I'm listening the most to Ed first.
Ed and I have been playing a lot in the practices. We just come here by ourselves sometimes.
Caleb writes the songs, and I make the words. Gordon and Ed and Tim and Carlo, they will come in and they will say, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. It ends up being a collaborative effort. It really does.
And it all works nicely, and especially in songwriting. I think when you know, we've gotten together with Ed and Norbert and Caleb, and you know, just with an acoustic guitar and some really good ideas. Like we're four different minds, but we come together, I think, in a fun way.
If I hear a tune, sometimes most of the time I actually just go with the first thing that comes out of my head, because that's what works for me. When I was back home, I used to do a lot of freestyle hip hop. So I'm pretty comfortable with just saying the first thing that comes out of my mouth. I'm not worried, oh, that might sound stupid, unless it does.
And I love not having to write lyrics anymore. I hate writing lyrics. Norbert's good at them.
And then the words will come to my head, and I start to just kind of spill them on the page with some pen. And then I look through it, and if it sounds good to me, then I keep it. If not, I just make little changes.
When it comes to writing, it's me and Norbert now. Norbert does the words and I do the music. But the solos are all Tim. Gordon is a great addition with his guitar. Carlo's adding a few songs now. But so far, we only have 5 originals so far, and they're all mine with Norbert's vocals. Carlo brought an original recently, it's pretty good.
Now I wrote a song called Yellow October. And
I always thought it was the enemy of the Red October.
like everything was yellow, and Montreal autumn lasts about 2 days. Like it's summer, it's autumn for 2 days, and then it's winter. So here, autumn, there's enough time to taste it, you know, and to see it. And there was a yellow about.
We're looking to make another CD, but we gotta get these other originals. I have 7 ready to go, but the band doesn't get together enough to get.
So you
ready.
haven't presented these 7 originals yet?
I presented them to Ed and Norbert, sometimes Carlo and Gordon, but never as the whole. Like, they're just about there. They just have to get all together to do them. But we're getting busy with the summer gigs, so we have to practice our other ones first. More important right now. But after we get those together, we can make a CD, and we will.
We had a meeting actually last week to figure out how to organize stuff with 7 guys, and like, you know, how the songwriting should go, and it turns out that the original idea was that we all should get together, but in fact it's not going to work like that. I think the song has to be, you know, like a foundation for it, maybe between 3 or 4 of us, and then the other guys, they just want to know, okay, just tell us the song and we'll see what we can do with it on our own time.
It's hard to get 7 guys together, especially when 3 of them are married. 3 of them? Yeah. And then baby on the way and stuff like that. I think the old rock thing, that everybody does that these days. So
Yeah.
what we got now is a little more versatile and more new.
I think we have a unique sound for back home too, man. Like I'm pretty happy with the GJ sound. I like to think of, you know, like GJ is such a big thing, but the payoff is just fun in the end. Like we go to a bar and we play and it's a fun night guaranteed.
That's why we have a real unique thing. If we can just nail it together, I think we can make some noise around here.
GJ!